Dedicate your time to growing your business. From managing your online presence to streamlining your operations, trust us to make it happen. Visit Aurelian-Group.com today and discover the true potential of your business. Station sponsor, Adriano Coluccio Funeral Services, business training.
You got a spare pen there, Ellie, please?
Providing dedicated, dignified, versatile,
doesn't matter. I'll get it out of my bag. Just thought it might have been quicker.
Regardless of ethnicity and religion, our commitment and compassion is dedicated to setting the highest standard in funeral professionalism and supporting.
Thanks, love. Yeah, anyway. I don't know which one's working. Yeah, I got like 50.
Station sponsor.
Professionally trained photographers with a passion for delivering a high-quality service. Locally, photography is about telling a story and capturing those rare moments. We offer a personalised, unique experience for every photo shoot, specialising in weddings, christenings, family portraits. Visit hrimages.com.au. Mention this ad to receive a complimentary 12 by 18-inch enlargement. HR Images brings you a bundle of joyful memories for you to cherish for your next event. Station sponsor.
SE Timbers Castle Hill are flooring experts. Not just flooring, SE Timbers supply, install and guarantee solid timber, engineered.
Can you just check my phone? Can you put the password in there, please? It's not doing that now. All of a sudden, everything's not password.
Oh, it popped up on my thing. I was looking at the share the
to arrange a free quote
Did you do it?
Station
Yeah,
sponsor,
okay.
SE Timber Floors and Shutters, ingrained quality.
Welcome to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. You're with International Psychic Medium Lesley Spaliviero. And welcome to my stuttering show. I'm an international psychic medium, but somehow I just can't even talk right now. I'm just trying to get my headset on and get everything organized. We just got into the studio and had 3 minutes to set up. So good evening, everybody. And I am an international psychic medium. I do relay direct messages from spirit. Oh, gosh. I've already got spirit coming through, so it just made me choke nearly. If you'd like to have a free mini reading, then come over to the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air, where we're live across the world, including Twitch, YouTube, Rumble, Facebook, Twitter, the Alive 90.5 FM Facebook page, and Omni Studio and iHeartRadio. So lots of platforms. So no excuses for anybody to miss out on a reading. So come over to that main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air, and we'll pick it up there. And over to you there, Miss Ellie. Good evening. And she looks like she's going to have a big, massive sneeze.
almost, but not quite.
Oh, lucky I intercepted that one.
Yes.
So welcome to the show, guys. Let's say good evening to a few people. I have a really sore throat. You can tell by my voice I sound like a chipmunk or something. I don't know what I sound like actually, but I just feel like I've got a really sore throat and oh, geez. And we're going to have a great evening tonight, even though I'm on fire with this throat of mine. So show number 144 for a live 90.5 FM. That's how many shows we've done here, Ellie. Nearly 150 shows. That's a lot, isn't it? Woohoo. Yes, woohoo, she says. And we're on Monday, the 16th of December. Can you believe, Ellie, we're already at the 16th of December. I said last night, can you believe we're already at the 15th of December?
I haven't even done my Christmas shopping. So
Oh, yeah, well, I've got to do mine on Friday and probably a little bit of Saturday as well. So, but welcome to the show, guys. Come over to the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. You'll see me there. We're live across the world. We do this every Sunday night from 8 till 10 on another radio station and every Monday night on a live 90.5 FM. Every Monday night from 8 till 10 as well. So there's two opportunities for you guys to come along and join the community that I have here and welcome into it your other friends and family or whoever you want and just join a beautiful bunch of people that love to be kind to each other and that pay it forward. So we've got Jill Polglaze. Good evening. Oh, gosh. Okay, where's Michelle Coburn?
she's there.
Huh?
She's there.
I can't see her. What's happened? Oh, my gosh. Michelle Coburn, you are slipping. You're in 5th place tonight. That's very unusual for you. Jill Polglaze is in fine form in first position. Well done. And we've got Joanne Howard. Good evening. Julie, sorry, we've got Alicia Garcia. Good evening. We've got Kirili Turura. I can never say your name, Kirili, sorry. And she says, hi, guys, watching from New Zealand, North Island in Palmerston North. Wow. Tell me where you're from, guys. Suburb, state, country, county. You know I love to know who I'm helping around the world. So we've got here Jules Sutherland. Good evening. We will just say the greetings first there, Jewel, and then we can come back and read the questions out. So post your questions up again if I've missed it. We've also got here, they're having a conversation. Anthea Lawrence, good evening. She said sending love from Benoni in South Africa, 11:05 there. Right, you'll have to post your question up again, Anthea. Thank you. Lavinia Tuki or Watkins Tuki. Thank you. She says hi, beautiful, looking fabulous as per usual. Your skin looks fabulous, hun. I'm so glad I caught the show. I'm so glad you're here too, Lavinia. Couldn't see your name there for a second, sorry. Aglopia Mays, good evening from Melbourne, Australia. Thanks for joining us. Kevin Stephen, good evening. Tuned in to enjoy the show tonight. Hi, everyone listening. Thanks for joining us as well. We've got Ryan Maharaj. Hi, Leslie. Hope and pray you're well. Yes, well, I've had a sore throat for 2 days, but I'm okay. I don't feel that bad. It's just a little bit scratchy, that's all. Melanie Jane, good evening from Caves Beach. Never heard of that one. New South Wales, Australia. So positive thoughts for Upper Hutt, New Zealand, Natalie Sherwin. Thank you. Beautiful. So if you'd like to have a free mini reading, then come over to the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. I'm live on the Alive 90.5 FM Facebook page, as well as Omni Studio, iHeartRadio, and a lot of other platforms around the world. I am an international psychic medium. I have a sore throat at the moment. You can tell that I'm struggling a little bit to talk, but we'll get through tonight because you can't stop me talking underwater half the time, can we, Ellie? But welcome to the show, guys. What I do is I read out a question on the live here, on the live stream, and then I answer it, and then you write in capitals validation if I've read it, if I've done a reading for you, and you type in capitals validation and then put your validation into whatever resonates with you from the reading that I get from Spirit. So psychic is past, present, and future, and mediumship is talking to your past loved ones. So not all psychics can be a medium, but all mediums are a psychic. So I have all the clairs. I have the remote viewing as well, which means it's like a mirror, or you coming in like a mirror when you're coming out of the shower, and the mirror is a little bit misty. And sure as ever, you have a clear vision of everything, not a reflection of yourself as the mirror, but you can see everything once that mist goes off the mirror. It's quite beautiful, actually. So Melanie Jane, she said Caves Beach is just south of Newcastle. Well, it sounds beautiful. It actually sounds, look, you know what it reminds me of, Melanie, and correct me if I'm wrong. It's and I haven't never been there, never heard of it before anyway, but Melanie, it sounds like it's on the edge of a cliff. I don't know why, I just saw edge of a cliff. Do you live on the edge of a cliff? And that's what I just saw when I heard the word Caves Beach. That sounds really pretty, really, really secluded too. She might come back and have an answer for that, hopefully, which will be very nice. Who else have we got here? Natalie Sherwin, feeling blessed to have got your notification tonight. That's right. So if you see my posts come up for my shows, you tick going, and then what the algorithm will do, or the Facebook algorithm will do, is it will send you a notification to say that I'm going live in 15 minutes or so. So it'll give you a reminder. That way you don't miss the show. And I have a lot of people that say, oh, I fell asleep, blah, blah, blah. And I'm saying, oh, well, you can always go back and watch any of my shows. This is my 475th live show. And I have 475 recorded shows on my Facebook page, as well as I've downloaded every single show that I have. So that's going right back to 22, 23, 24. So I think it's 2021 or something like that. Something crazy like that. A lot of shows. I don't, but there are plenty of caves. Yeah, of course, Caves Beach, of course, honey. But what is the edge of the cliff or edge of water? Like you look over the cliff and it's like a drop down to the water. I'm seeing that. Are you going somewhere like that? She said there are cliffs too. It's right on the coast. Okay, that's what I'm seeing. Right, fair enough. Now it makes sense. Because I just didn't see caves. I didn't want to make it general. I didn't want to make it general about the caves. I wanted to say that I could see something else that's completely different to the actual word of the actual suburb that you're in. So let's keep going. Just post up your question, guys. If I miss your question, sometimes the algorithm doesn't allow me to see you, but Ellie might be able to see you. Sometimes I can see stuff that she can't see. So just writing to Ellie. Ellie, Lesley might not see my question. Please ask her in the break or something. My throat's getting really sore. Trish Tapu, good day. I just want to know, will I meet someone in the future? Trish, everybody will, darling. Like it's you don't need to be psychic or to be a medium to know that. It's common ground that you will meet somebody. It's whether you want to or not. And I feel like your path is set right open for this. Okay, and I get the anxiety from you as well. It's like you're beating yourself up over something. Beating yourself up. It's like, I should have done this, I should have done that, whatever, it doesn't matter. What you did at the time was the right thing to do. So stop beating yourself up about things. And I get the anxiety really strong with you. There's a lot of people with anxiety. Honestly, it blows me away how many people suffer with anxiety. And it's all part of deficiencies and things like that, like getting out, moving and stuff like that. So I'm also seeing like walking. And if you're not walking, I want you to start walking. Because I feel like this needs to be done. You need to get grounded. You're the kind of person that needs to be stable. So you can't get stable and you feel like a fish out of water when you're not stable. And this grounding of the earth, the electrons and all the electrons and whatever else is in the earth will give you that power, like that really like stability, like that beautiful stability for yourself. So look forward to that. It's going to be really nice. I'm getting 11 around you in November as well, 2 in February. So this November just gone was quite significant for you. And this was around the property environment, I just heard. Around property and environment. I'm just trying to write this down as fast as I can say it. I'm also getting 13 as well, 4 and the month of April. So lots of good stuff coming up for you in April, but I feel like birthdays, anniversaries, milestones in April. That's coming up. But good things are coming up after April. So May into June, it's going to be like a higher vibration. Higher vibes I'm getting. And I'll leave that there. Thank you. If there's any part of that is a validation, just type in capitals validation in the live feed here on the Psychics on Radio Angels on Air page on Facebook, and we will pick it up from there. Where are we up to? Caves Beach just south of Newcastle. Yes, I've read that. So if I've missed your question, guys, just please write it again. Natalie Sherwin said, I hope you didn't get the sore throat from me. Well, it's actually me this time. Like 99% of the time I have to ask people if I've got a pain or something's wrong with my foot. Like last Sunday, I think it was last Sunday or the Sunday before, really? Sunday before, yeah. And then there was like the pain. I had pain in my left ankle for 2 days, and I'm thinking, oh my God, I must have arthritis or something. And then sure as ever, I said the first person on the live feed on the Sunday night, not last Sunday, the Sunday before. And sure as ever, yep, it was her with multiple breaks in her left foot ankle. And as soon as she said that, the pain went away. Hasn't been any pain since, thank God. So I hope you oh, bless you.
There we go.
Here we go. Melanie Jane, I don't, but there are plenty of caves. Yes, we got up to there. Okay, if I've missed your question, then please write it again. Paul Will says, happy Monday. Oh, gosh. Happy Monday, Lesley and Ellie. Poor Ellie got a huge allergy to dust. You got an allergy now, Ellie. Alicia, what? Yep. She's like me. I have an allergy to dust and gluten. So, Alicia Garcia, what do you think about the drones popping up everywhere? Well, it's part of the New World Order, my dear. So, it's what's going to happen. I don't like it. But I'll leave it there because I can't talk about it on radio. So Catherine Hill Bay is known for cliffs, Melanie Jane, right. Okay, that's where I saw the cliffs. So the cliffs and the water over the top. Beautiful. My throat has been so sore for a few days now. Natalie Sherwin. Well, if this is you that I'm sensing, then Natalie, you can have it back, okay? Because I don't want it. I know my body's been trying to fight it off, but it's actually, I can feel it, when it goes into your tonsils and right up there. And I remember having a really sore throat when I was younger, and we were supposed to go away for soccer. I was in the team that had to go like do a round robin for all weekend. Anyway, I couldn't go because I had the sorest throat, and it ended up being into a chest infection. It was so sad. I had no like words at all. Couldn't speak. Nat Garcia, hello, my love. It's great to catch you again. Do you have any messages this evening, please? Love and light, and thank you in advance. That's what I always say. Thanks in advance. Nat Garcia. What do we get for you? I get 13 again. So I had 13 for the last person, 4 in the month of April. I'm also getting 9 around you in September. So birthdays, anniversaries, memorials around these dates. I'm also feeling like there's a little bit of troubled waters at the moment, but it's going to settle. Troubled waters. But things are going to settle. It's like the tremor, like things are just tremoring like this. Or do you get the handshakes, the tremors in the hand? Or who's that person that's like that? So hand tremors. But things are going to shift gears, lovey. This is going to be just after February into March. So look forward to that. It's like you need refreshed new changes around you. Refreshed and new changes. And they're coming, that's for sure. And are you thinking of travel around, what is it? So March or April, just like you want everything to settle down after Christmas. But I feel like March, April, there's going to be some form of travel. Even if it's a 3-day trip in a car, there's going to be some form of travel. I've just written travel, 3-day car or 3-day car. Definitely something's coming up there. And I'm also getting pain in my chest. Do you get heartburn, or who's the person that gets heartburn? I feel like this is an elderly male. And this male has had this for a while. It's like it's right inside the chest. It's a deep sorrow. Look, sometimes I can't tell when someone's had a broken heart from losing a past loved one, or they've had issues with their chest, or an infection in the chest, or cancer in the chest. Sometimes the pain, I'm talking about the pain here, not what I see, but the pain is so strong that I can't tell the difference of which one's which, because even the pain of a sorrow, a heart that's going through sorrow from a broken heart feels the same as a heart attack to me. But I'm getting the sorrow and I'm getting the heart. The chest, like chest sorrow, like deep pain. And I get the anxiety for you as well. A lot of people need to top up on their minerals. They're essential trace minerals such as magnesium. Magnesium is amazing for the heart. The muscle, your heart is a muscle, so you need magnesium for the whole body, and vitamin D with D3. But we've got beautiful, amazing functional medicine doctors out there, so I highly recommend sourcing one that's really busy and it's always booked out, because that's the one that's going to be the best. And I'll leave that there. Over to you there, Miss Ellie. Do you have any validations? Not yet. Okay, what do we got here? I'm just going through the live feed here. So Lavinia Tukey, she said, that's true. Here in New Zealand, most conversations start or finish with my anxiety. It's become the new normal. 100%. Yeah. Well, the people are deficient, lovey. They don't eat properly. They don't eat their veggies. They don't have their, they don't have their protein and etc. Carbs I don't worry about as much, because you get that from most of your food anyway. Your greens if you're eating greens. Let's keep going. Yes, 100%. Natalie Sherwin, she said it's a real tonsil sinus thing. That's how I feel. 100%. She said I could hardly swallow. I was like that. Probably it would have been not this February, maybe the February before. I can't remember. I was sick at home, and oh my gosh, I could not even swallow. I was that crook. Does anyone come out for me? Does anyone come out for me since I'm communicating with you, or anyways? What does that mean, Melanie? What does she mean by that, Ellie?
Like, is spirit, I guess.
Yeah, spirit. Is any? Oh, did I just read for her? Who was that? Melanie Jane. Yeah, Edge of the Cliff. She's from Caves Beach. I'll go back to the beginning of my paperwork here. And yeah, Melanie, I'm getting 10 around you in October, lovey. So last October just gone. I feel like that was probably, it's like big smiles on the face. It's like time of the life, you know, like times are changing. You know, things are changing, and things are being set up around you. So, and I just saw will as well. So and I heard like grandfather or father figure will. Father and the will. What's happened or what's going on around the will or something with a will or had happened around a will with the father? Something's not right here, I'm just sensing. I'm also getting 13 for you as well, 4 in April as well. Lots of people with April, first three people. Wow. But look forward to next year because I do feel like that June is going to be extra special. Extra special into July. Big smiles on your face. It's like lots of good stuff coming up for you. I can't see any melodramatic stuff here at the moment, but look forward to it. It's going to be very nice. And I'll leave that there. We've got here, I'm just going back on the live feed here. So if you'd like to have a free media reading, then come over to the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. And then last night I read out about 10 facts about relationships that I found. I thought it was really cool. And sure as ever, it's a bit daunting when you hear some stuff on, you know, social media and when it kind of resonates with you. So over the years I've learned as you get older, over the years you learn to ignore some of the negative, or actually not just some, but all of the negative vampires, demonic vampires around you. You know, the narcissistic people, the covert narcissists, the ones that are setting you up to make you fail, the ones that are doing things to disrupt your life and make things difficult for you. But I read out last night that there are 10 facts every woman needs to know in a relationship. And the first one is you should never, ever have to tell a grown man how to love you. Number 2, what one man won't do, another man who values you will do. Number 3, he's going to cheat if he wants to, and there's nothing you can do about it. But don't blame yourself because it's not your fault and it never is. So number 4, stop accepting the phrase, well, this is just who I am. This is not acceptable. Number 5, a man is going to treat you exactly how he feels about you. Number 6, even if he shows you how he feels about you, and even if you don't like it, believe him. Number 7, when men will literally do anything for the woman he truly loves. Number 8, if he says he truly loves you with his mouth, then his actions will always back it up that he means what he says. Number 9, you give no guy a second chance, as grown and mature men are fully aware of their actions as they do it. Number 10, you're not asking too much, you're just asking the wrong person. And always remember, you are correct, the correct perfect package, but you're just at the wrong address. So that came from a social media thing that I saw, not from me, but from social media that I saw the other day. And I thought that really could resonate with a lot of people because when I do my private readings, I get a lot of people that are in sorrow and pain from either a relationship breakup or somebody that's passed over. And regardless of both those issues and the chaos and the trauma and everything like that, the sorrow and the knife still digs deep, you know. And some people can not have a relationship for like 10, 15 years, 20 years later because they just don't feel they need to put their heart on their sleeve anymore and put their love out there. But I'm telling you, there's always someone for someone, you know. There's always someone that's going to resonate with you, that's going to make you feel better. And that's what you should be looking for. There's no second guesses, no second chances. There's just people out there that will suck the life out of you, but you've just got to put the stop to it. That's where it comes from. It's just all about you and what you will tolerate, you know. So if you don't tolerate it, then don't tolerate it. Don't put up with it. Over to you there, Miss Ellie. We'll be back in a minute, or when you're listening to a live 90.5 FM.
Whether you've been naughty or nice, we've
My
got
drink,
your
I forgot to get it.
Merry Christmas.
Alive 90.5.
Thanks for listening to Alive 90.5. If you enjoyed the service Alive provides to the community, then why not become a member of the station today? Head across to our website, alive905.com.au, scroll down the page and click on the general volunteering link to download a membership application. Become a voice of the community with Alive 90.5.
Does your smile embarrass you? If you have loose, damaged or missing teeth or loose fitting dentures, better call Dr. Jack. Dr. Jack and the team at
It's really daunting in here today because they put up the Christmas tree in the foyer. And when you look quickly at the window here, and I'll show the camera in a second, when you look at the window really quickly, they've got a Santa hat on top as a star, and it looks like someone's there looking at you. Can you see that out? Oh, hang on. Oh, you can't see it. One sec. How long have I got, Ellie? A minute. See the Christmas tree with the hat on it? It's got the hat on it. I just quickly walked past and frightened me because I thought it was somebody there. Oh, my throat is getting really sore. Let's keep going. I just have a couple more drinks of my tea.
The Centre for Gastrointestinal Health is your trusted partner with locations in Castle Hill, Bella Vista, Bowral, Gregory Hill.
Tea too. I don't drink caffeine much, but when I do, I just love this. It's called French Earl Grey. Have you tried it? Beautiful.
Gastrointestinal issues through a personalised and holistic approach to healthcare. So call 1300.
It's very expensive.
239 today.
It's like $16 a box for 20 of them, I think. Do you like Earl Grey, Ellie? That tea, do you? Beautiful. Smells pretty, eh?
When a mate, colleague, or loved one needs a chat, ask, "Are you okay?" And let the people you care about
there you go.
know you're here.
Nat Garcia, you can go back to watch the live again to get the message that I did for you, lovey.
Learn more at areyouok.org.au.
Welcome back to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air with International Psychic Medium Lesley Spaliviero, and welcome back to my show. We're live across the world, including Twitch, YouTube, Rumble, Facebook, Twitter, the Alive 90.5 FM radio station, Facebook page, and Omni Studio and iHeart Radio. And we've got a beautiful validation there from Nat Garcia. But I just want to say, Nat, she says that she's missed most of the reading because she had a phone call, but you can always go back and watch the live. Just go back to the event on the page, and then you'll be able to see we'll go back to the recording, I guess, and just watch it. Simple. Back over to you then, Miss Ellie.
So
Nat Garcia,
said, I missed the beginning of your reading as I got a phone call, but I think I caught the end. I'm planning a 3-week trip.
There you go.
But I will pay more attention, and I think the heartbreak could be referring to my partner who has just experienced a family loss and anxiety and trying more medication. Thank you so much for your reading.
There's the trouble, yeah, and the sorrow, the heart, definitely sorrow. Look, definitely sorrow around the family there, lovey. And just got to remember, when someone passes over, they don't pass in any pain, and they also go to the other side in neutral gear. So in other words, if you think of the analogy of a vehicle that has had the motor taken out of it, and that the motor's been still running and it's put onto the side of the road and it just sits there, and it's actually it's got the carcass of the vehicle, then that carcass of the vehicle will just sit there and rust away over years. And that's what happens, like we pass over to the other side, and yet that's our soul is still alive. Our soul is still continuing to go on with the loved ones that they've left behind. So yeah, beautiful. Melanie Jane, my partner passed. I never say died, death, or dead. I don't like those three because it's like a full stop, So when you talk about your past loved ones, guys, talk about them as, like they've passed over. or they've gone to heaven, or they've gone to the other side, or they've just moved on. They're in another realm. Don't say they're dead or died or death. It's just like it's like a full stop for me. She says, Melanie Jane says, my ex passed 3 years ago without a will. There you go. My kids are still waiting on money. Oh my gosh. That's terrible. And I wrote here, look, here it is here. I didn't realize that was her validation. But there's the will when I wrote about her, Melanie. Gee whiz. If you're in Sydney, I've got a really good lawyer that can help you that I send all my clients to. The first one hit home, Natalie Sherwin, right. Yeah, so Hillary, good evening, lovey. 11 years single, don't trust too many people anymore. I know. I've got a work colleague that mentioned the other day, he was 20 years single. Like that's a lot of hurt from somebody, like that's a lot of hurt to not be in a relationship for 20 years. So Seven Walker, welcome to Leslie's live show. So, okay, I missed that question, or I can't even see it because people have written over. Seven Walker, first time here. Is there any messages for me, please? Savon, I've just had to go back into the feed. Oops, I just knocked it off. I don't know if you can see that. You probably can't see it. First time here. So Savon, how we work is that you post up your question, and at the end of when I've done the reading, you type in capitals validation and you post the validation in there, and Ellie, my producer, she will pick it up, and the community in here will just love and cherish all the good new people in there. So what do we get, Savon? Walker. So I get the number 9 around you in September, and I also get 11. So September and November. So I feel like in September there was a couple of little issues that were like niggling things that are just annoying. They're also showing me pearly white teeth. What's with the white teeth? Pearly white teeth. And I don't know why, but I just saw a big smile, like a big smile with these big teeth, these big white teeth. Is that correct, or are you looking forward to that, or what's with the dentist? What's with the teeth? Or who's that around you? And I'm also getting 11. Oh, I just got 11. So definitely 11 around you. And do you see 11 all the time, like the numbers, like 11 a.m., 11 p.m., things like that? Because I'm just like, they're showing me the numbers, and I just saw the time as well. They're also giving me property around you. There's just like, I feel like there's a couple of little things that are not correct around the property. Have you had issues in the past, or tenant or something like that? Or are you a tenant? Because I feel like and I'm getting really like strong chest pains here. Has someone had an issue with the heart and has passed over by the heart? And I feel like this is like they're just showing me an elderly lady, and I've got a combination of an elderly lady and an elderly man. But the man, I feel like the man survived more than the lady. I'm not sure which one had the heart attack, because it's really painful in my chest. I actually feel, I'm not sure if it's sorrow or the heart attack, because it's really deep to my chest. And you've had some hard times in the past, and this is all forgotten. Like, this is all moving forward now. Who's the person on the drugs? And this is definitely a male around you, if it's not you. I'm hoping it's not you, or it was you. Because I see the smoking, I see the bong, I see everything. And I'm also getting the number 99. Is that a house number, or what's 99? 9 and 9 is 18, and then there's 9 again. So you got September again. So definitely the 9s. Look how they just did that to me. Look. 9, 9, and then 18, and then you've got the 9, and then it comes down here to the 9, which is September again. See, look how Spirit pushes me to do that for you. How bizarre is that? I love it how it does that. It's really, really quite peculiar how Spirit links things up when he wants me to go back to something, because he wouldn't just give me a 9 or September again. He'll give me a 99, which equals 18, which 1 and 8 is 9, which 9 is September again. So definitely you got the 11s and Novembers, and you also got the Septembers. And do you sweat a lot, or someone around you that sweats a lot? Because I feel like there might be a hormonal imbalance here with the sweating. Hormones, something upside down with the hormones, upside down. So you need to get that looked at, lovey. functional medicine doctor's the best. And I'll leave that there. Okay, what's this? Missed that one. Hang on. Hi, Leslie. A few years ago, you said in the future you see people running around the street crying and they were hungry due to food scarcity and suggested people should start to grow their own veggies. Do you still see yes and feel this will happen? Yes. Does Spirit have a message for me? Yes, Lovey. I do say that, and I still see it. And it was really bizarre when I actually said that the following day on the news down in Melbourne, people were lining up at the food bank. Okay, so that was really freaky, that. And one of my followers messaged me about that from Melbourne because she was on the live at the same time as you. Yes, it's very scary times. If you can grow your own veggies, you need to grow your own veggies, guys. Last Summer Dawson, hi Leslie, how are you? Last Sunday, my son was in a pretty bad wreck, but thank God he's okay. He's lucky to be alive. He fractured his hip and it is bruised and sore. I don't know why, but I have a feeling that someone was watching over him, protecting him. I was wondering if there was. Absolutely, Lovey, because if he's just come out of a wreck like that, by the sound of it, he's Didn't I say there was going to be a car? She was on last week when I said there was going to be a car accident. I remember saying something about a car accident, and we put it to someone else that had already had the car accident. But I remember Summer being here. He's looking back in a book. But he's going to be fine, Lovey. He's alive. That's the main thing. Okay, we'll do a prayer for you tonight, Summer. We'll do a beautiful prayer that Wendy Harvey wrote for us. I've got to find it, but we will do that tonight. Lavinia Tukey, the man you're picking up in her reading, ? Could it be my granddad? He passed last Thursday. He was 95 in the wheelchair and he had the strong will. And his kids didn't like his will. And I was wondering if he had a message for me. And if I did my job for him with our family right, 100% Lovey. Don't ever think that you don't do anything right for someone that's passing over, 100%. Now, going back to this will, we already picked up on the will for the other lady, but I'm picking up on this one here. You need those people. So the man you're picking up on the reading, could it be my granddad? He passed last Thursday. He was 95 in a wheelchair and had the strong will, and his kids didn't like his will. So it doesn't matter. They are going to go to town on each other with this will. You know, I used to have a client that was a PT, my PT client, sorry, and she used to say, she was a wills and estate lawyer, and she used to say, Leslie, where there's a will, there's a queue. 1,000,000,000%. Before, look at Gina Reinhardt, the richest Australian lady here. Before she's even, like, I think it was 4 or 5 years ago, you could probably find the story on Google, she had her own children, fighting her for the money before she's not even anywhere in the grave. Disgusting. But there's always people got their hand open soon as the person has passed on, you know. So you need to get things set up like if you want your property or your money or any part of your assets to go over to your beneficiary or to your children evenly or whatever, put it in a trust, guys. Go to a lawyer, get it sorted out, put it into a trust so that they don't have to wait 12 months of probate. They don't have to go through any trauma. They don't have to pay the tax. They don't have to pay lawyers. They just get everything transferred over to them. It's that simple. You don't have to wait the 12 months. So sort it out with a lawyer, guys. I highly recommend you doing that. Okay, Natalie's showing. She says, cut up onions into slices and put honey on top. Yes, funny how you say that. I'm actually going to write that down because I've been doing a lot of research with natural remedies. I've been looking at a lot of stuff like the honey and lemon. I saw that the other week on a social, which I'm going to rip that out of my face now. But that's cool. So I'm going to do that because apparently you leave it for 24 hours and then you take the honey and you sip sip it and it relieves your throat. Same as ginger. She said it's helpful for the throat. Yes, thank you. You just reminded me, Natalie. Thank you. Okay, what else? Do you have any other validations there, Ellie? The chat? Right, Anthea Lawrence, question, repost. Would love to hear from my mum and anyone else in spirit, please. Any advice for the next 6 months? Thank you all so much. You're beautiful. Okay, Anthea. See, she does it really well. She's it's like your OCD or CDO. OCD, but I like to put the OCD in order, so it's in the alphabet. It's CDO. But it's like you have everything in order. So you've got question in capitals, which is beautiful. And then you've got in brackets repost. And I love it. You're very organized, very methodical mind. It's like me. I do things like that. You should see me at work. I think I drive my work colleague insane because I have to have everything. Like you see how I post up all my shows is like show number 1, whatever it is, 144, and then the date, and everything's in order. Like when you search for stuff, it's so much easier to search for. But you're very methodical in the mind, very structured. And it's like you've got a project manager mind, a PM mind. But it's like you're so organized. At the moment, I need to get myself together because I'm being a bit unorganized lately. It's been very busy for me. But Anthea, things are coming up and things are looking really nice. But Mum is here. Mum is saying thank you for whatever you did, whatever you done for me in the past was amazing. She said sometimes that things were a little bit out of place. And I don't know what she means by that, but things were a little bit out of place with the communication or whatever that is. The comms were down, but in the end, everybody pulled through. That's what I'm hearing. And was this with your mum? Was this going on for some time? This passing this wasn't a quick passing for her. I just feel like there's either throat or issues with the chest as well. And like the cancer or something like that. It was a long-term thing, I feel, unless she wasn't telling anybody. Was this lady really, really quiet, softly spoken? And she didn't like drama. That's why she was softly spoken, very highly sensitive. But like to have a joke. It's like this huge filter for her, big filter over anything, and then she would defend people to the hills. This lady didn't like drama, and she's zippity zip. She's saying zippity zip. That's the message for you. Zip it up, zip up. She had a lot of anxiety as well. This lady did not want to go anywhere. She had her heart on her sleeve as well. And I feel like, was she quite tall, or who's the tall? Were you tall, or one of you taller than the one or the other? Because she's saying, I just heard the word tall, but I don't know if that was you there, Anthea, or her, or whoever it is. I feel like it's another female. She's also showing me the dry lips with you as well, because she just said, get your, I'm going to show you on the live here. She said, get your pawpaw cream out and put it on your lips because your lips are really dry. So hopefully this will help you, Anthea. Usually when you have your lips dry and they're cracked from the center of the lip to the side of the lip, usually it's B6 to B1, where it's where you're deficient. That's why you get the cracked lips. But I'll leave that there, and God bless you, because she's saying that your next 6 months are going to be really nice. So look forward to it. And as much as you miss her, it's like you always look at the phone to see if she's going to ring, but she's not going to ring, Lovey. And I know that, but that hurts like hell. But it's like you talk out loud to her, and she's saying to you, keep talking out loud because she really enjoys the communication, the conversation. She says. And zip it up 2 to 4 weeks. Keep your mouth shut. Just sit in the background and watch what's going on around you, because she said there's something not right around you. Nothing too bad, but something not right around you, and I'll leave that there. Okay, zip it up. Thank you. Let's where else are we? I think I actually put too much of that stuff on. Okay. Okay, what else? I was actually watching your live last Sunday when he had his wreck. Oh, that's probably what happened. Was it a white? Which car, Ellie? Do you remember what car I said? White or dark? It was dark. I can't remember what car I said last week. But he's going to be okay. At least he's alive, Lovey. Beautiful. Darlena George says, we always grow our own veggies. Nothing better than picking fresh food and no chemicals, 100%. 1,000,000% actually. Trudy Wilson, hi Leslie and Ellie. Hope everyone is well. Just wondering if you have anything general messages, please. Things are very hard at present, and I just like some guidance, please. Thank you. Okay, so the first thing is, Trudy, we never say things are hard ever. Why? Because you're not a follower of, like, well, I can't see any badges on your name here, but we don't say anything that's negative, because when you say things that are the universe is listening to, and you say, you just literally written it there, things are very hard at present, and I just like some guidance. So when you say things are very hard, what do you think is going to happen and continue to happen? It's going to get harder and harder and harder, because you're planting the seed with the universe, and you're manifesting, indirectly manifesting this with the universe and your spirit. So you've got your universe here, you've got spirit here, and they align up, and they only know one word, and you're not going to believe what it is, but it's the word yes. So when you say things are very hard at present, they go, yes, she wants things to be hard even more. So we give her more harder things. We give her life hell. So when you say, I can't wait for next week, or I can't wait for tomorrow for things to be amazing and looking forward to it, and you must feel it in your body. You've got to feel this. You've got to feel this in your heart. So it works, because it's definitely a life changer for the laws of attraction. So when you go and watch The Secret full movie on YouTube, it's called The Secret full movie on YouTube, then you'll see what I mean, because it's all about the laws of attraction. So whatever you say, whatever you think, whatever you believe, whatever you put out to the universe and your spirit, they're going to pick it up and they're going to run with it, because they only want to please you. They jump up in the air, they go, oh my God, I can't wait to please her. She's just wanting everything to be hard at present. So I'm going to continue with that, because that's what she's asking for. And it sounds crazy. I sound like I've got one eye in the middle of my head, but I don't. It's just insanely crazy how it all works with the universe. And I never used to believe this until it happened to me. And I believe that my property that I got right now, I got it by $1,000, because I manifest living in it. I watched The Secret full movie. I manifest living in it. I manifest driving the car in the garage. I manifest cooking in the kitchen, sleeping in my bed, watching TV, you name it. I manifested it. I put photos. I grabbed all the photos that I could possibly grab on the property. I put them into a folder on my computer, and sure as ever, we are in our home. So there you go. But I just realized something. I'm going to manifest another property here. So I'm just going to written down another location, and I'm going to manifest that. So over to you there, Miss Ellie. We've got a validation from Lavinia.
Yes. So Lavinia said, OMG, you're absolutely right. My greedy family were trying to take his farm assets even before he passed.
Oh, there you go. I even said that about Gina Reinhardt. It makes sense now.
And we're having meetings, and they were trying to drag me into it so I could hurt him, because I am his favorite.
Oh.
And I said no. And at his funeral, the troublemakers, I stopped them so they couldn't embarrass my grandfather's funeral.
Oh.
My dad and his siblings are the greedy ones. My granddad
That's disgusting.
was my dad.
Oh, that's beautiful. You know what, Lavinia, you have just set the standard for having good morals and, beautiful protection of your granddad, because he's just like, he's not rolling over in his grave. He's actually like appreciating you. Good things will come to you, lovey, because you've done the right thing by him. But there's plenty of lawyers out there. I have an amazing lawyer here in Sydney that I send all my clients to. I don't get no commission for, but if you need help and you're in Sydney or anywhere in Australia, just let me know. It's amazing what people will go to, the lengths that they'll go to get money out of somebody, like even in the States, because of the insurance, like we don't have the same thing here in Sydney or in Australia, but you see all the movies and all the murders and the documentaries on people in the States and how they kill their mothers and their fathers and stuff like that, and their loved ones, so they can get the money or the insurance claim. It's just insane. Like, gosh, go get a job. Right? True, Ellie? So what do we got here? Okay, so Simonetta, you're naughty. She says, good evening, lovely ladies. How are you all doing? Could I have a reading, please? And then she says, this is the naughty part. My business has been suffering due due to all the factors of this year. Stop saying that, Lovey. You, out of all people, shouldn't be saying that. I don't know how many times I've said this on my shows. You need to go back and watch the Secret full movie, Lovey. She says, working on changes, will it be worth it? Yes. Do you have suggestions? Also, does my mum and dad have messages for me? Miss them dearly. Yeah, Lovey. You talk out loud to them. That's what they want. They love your conversations. But, Lovey, going back to the my business has been suffering. You need to change your mindset. This is why it's been suffering, because you keep thinking like that. You know, I just started explaining that to the last person, and it's got to stop. It's definitely got to stop. People have to remember that if you want something good, you have to actually appreciate it coming before it's even arrived. Okay, so if you want to have that business flourishing and it's on fire and it's doing amazing, you need to visualize and be grateful for it to be flourishing and being amazing before it even is flourishing and amazing. So if that makes sense. But I'll leave that there. Any other validations? Oh, we've got a big one from Anthea.
Yeah, so Anthea Lauren said, I shared 2, 5, and 7 with you. Mum passed from a heart attack and she didn't know how ill, and she didn't share how ill she was. She hadn't.
Well, that's what I had the pain in the chest then.
No.
What's she saying? She says, Mum passed from a heart attack and didn't share how ill she was.
She had something when I was.
She had something when I was. I don't understand that.
To raise me. I am told.
Oh, and aneurysm, or was it? No.
No idea.
Yeah.
I am told she was the short one in the family.
There you go.
My grandside of the family have some Viking DNA. Been using coconut oil on my lips and face. Confirmation to keep quiet on our plans to move. Wheel her around and get a bee visiting every day, and feathers. Loads of love for you all. Oh,
that's beautiful. Yeah, beautiful. So been using coconut oil. Yes, beautiful. Confirmation to keep quiet on our plans to move. 100%. Do not tell anybody. Yes, that's right. Don't tell anybody. So let's keep going. If you'd like to have a free mini reading, then come over to the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air, where we do psychic medium readings, no tarot cards, no any tools at all. I just need your question. Don't give me any numbers. Don't give me any names. Don't tell me how many people have passed and who they are and when they passed and what they passed of. You don't tell psychics that. You only just ask questions to them, and then you validate their answer. That's all you do. Even when you go and see a normal psychic, well, I'm a normal psychic, but even if you go and see a psychic, what I mean is outside of this show, you must not tell them everything. Don't just sit there and if they say to you something general like, oh, your grandfather's has passed. Oh, wow, you go, no, that's just general. That's a 50-50 phone a friend. Yes, your grandfather has passed if you're 45 or 50 years of age, of course. You know, they don't last forever. But just make sure you ask questions, guys. Don't get ripped off. That's why I do this on my live. I do this live. I've done 475 live shows tonight. We're on our 144th live show for a live 90.5 FM. But I do this because I got tired of all the fakes out there, people ripping people off, people, copycatting our accounts, our real mediums accounts, and then just sending, friend requests to people and asking them to friend with them. I would never do that. So don't ever friend, with someone that you don't know, because I would never do that. And what they do is they take our photos and our logos from our pages and then they mirror our pages. But the secret to finding out if it's a valid page is they cannot make a copy of a business page. They can only make a friends page. So if they're friending with you, then you know straight away that it's a fake. Anthea Lyons. Oh, see, I'm losing my voice. Anthea Lyons here. They got another validation there, Ellie, I think.
Yeah. So she said her mum had a heart attack and near-death experience and chose to come back and raise me.
Oh, that's beautiful. That's really nice. Diane Marie, good evening. Linda McDonald, you're so kind. Thank you. Yeah, look, Linda, I got tired of, and I've done, so if you times 475 live shows times 2 hours, whatever that equals, what does that equal, Ellie? So that's 50, 500, 450 shows, is it? No, for
950 hours.
950 hours, nearly 1,000 hours free, so that I can help people, because I just got tired of seeing the fakes out there. And, and then I had another little thing too, that there was one of my old clients, and I was on the phone, it was COVID, and we're all, locked up at home. I don't call it lockdown, I call it lock up. We're all at home, and it shows I had to talk to him about a sale that we were just about to do for another client. And he said, "Oh, you wouldn't believe what happened today. I had someone walk in and they said, oh, blah, 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 your grandfather's in the passing." And he goes, "Oh, wow, she knew that my grandfather would pass." I said, "Well, okay." And I giggled. And then he said, "Oh," and then she said about the grandmother and said this and that. And I said, "Oh, wow, that's really general." I said, "How about this?" Because then I saw him sitting in the backseat of his father's, cream color Valiant, and him in as a 10-year-old, and his father was smoking outside. Sorry, the grandfather's old Valiant, and he was smoking outside, with his head out the window and his elbow hanging out on the side, And I described the granddad, I described the car, I described where he was going, I described everything, and he nearly had a heart attack on the phone. And I said it was column shift. The vehicle was column shift as well. And he turned around and he said, "Oh, hang on a minute, I'll call you back." So he rang his mum, called me back in 10 minutes, and couldn't believe it, because the column shift had, the vehicle was column shift, and I couldn't work out what was wrong with the car, because he was pushing his feet, and he had to change the clutch. And I didn't know, I'm not a mechanic, but I didn't know what he was trying to do. But he couldn't believe it. He was blown away. And I go, "Now you know what a fake is, and now you know what a real psychic medium is, mate. So don't give her any money." And he just laughed, and he couldn't believe it. But we'll leave it there. We'll be back shortly. You're listening to Alive 90.5 FM. Oh, I don't know how much longer I'm going to survive, because my throat is really sore.
From the Rock and Roll Sports Squad, we're wishing you a very Merry Christmas.
And a Happy New Year.
And a prosperous one at that. We love Christmas.
My throat.
Dive into the latest news with Oz Arab Media, your premier destination for the latest events, captivating
Thank you, Natalie.
and rich insights from the Arab
She said the
world
real
and
deal, and we
Australia.
get the added bonus of positive life skills and natural
Inspired
medicines.
and
Yeah,
connected.
exactly.
Download the app or tune in to our platforms today. Oz Arab
But I'm going to
Media,
have to
bridging
go
cultures,
soon, because my
connecting
throat is really
communities.
sore.
Are you seeking optimal gut health? Look no further. The Centre for
But we are going to do the
Gastrointestinal
dates,
Health
guys,
with
for...
locations in Castle Hill,
What did we decide last night there, Ellie? What was it?
An expert team of highly trained
Not this Monday. I wrote it down. So Monday... So we're off on... I'll write it on here. What was it? We were off on the next Sunday. Next Sunday, because it's Christmas.
Where your gut health is our priority. Station sponsor. Sitting on the couch watching online movies. Sitting in your kitchen or at your office. Listening to your favorite radio online. Introducing Ripple
So we've
Networks,
got
a
December
broadband internet provider,
16th.
providing internet services
So it's the
to homes and
22nd,
businesses
Sunday the
across
22nd.
Australia. Sign up today to get a 6-month discounted internet plan with no lock-in contracts. To activate internet at your home or business, go to ripplenetworks.com.au. Station sponsor. The Hills to Hawkesbury Community Newspaper is a family-owned and operated free community magazine. 10,000 copies are printed every fortnight and delivered to
Did we say we're
75
doing
different
Sunday the
locations
29th or
across
not?
the Hawkesbury areas. If you're unable to
Okay.
pick up a printed
Do you-
copy,
do you
there
want
is
to
free
do-
online access at
So we'll do the Sunday the 29th off as well for Christmas.
The Hills to Hawkesbury team's aim
And
is to
the
inform,
30th off.
involve and inspire, which is why partnering with a live 90.5
So we'll have like
makes
2
perfect
weeks
sense.
off,
Station
except for the Monday the
sponsor.
23rd.
Time to focus on
So we'll be
your
back.
small
We'll be on
business.
Monday the 23rd,
Your business
but then Sunday the
applications.
22nd,
You can
Sunday the
free up your
29th,
schedule
and
to
Monday
serve
the
more
30th
customers
we
and
won't
do
be
what
here.
you love. Let
Gonna
us
have a
take
break.
care of all
We
your
need a
software,
break.
technology,
I need to
and
chillax.
IT while you dedicate more time to growing your business. From managing your online presence to streamlining your operations. Trust us to make it happen. Visit Aurelian-group.com today and discover the true potential of your business. Station sponsor.
Welcome back to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air with the international psychic medium Lesley Spaliviero, and welcome back to my show. We're live across the world, including Twitch, YouTube, Rumble, Facebook, Twitter, Alive 90.5 FM, Omni Studio, and iHeartRadio. I've been saying that so long that I even get the wrong stations because I'm on 2 different radio stations and sometimes I get it wrong. But we will be off on Sunday the 22nd of December and Sunday the 29th and Monday the 30th of December. So we're going to be here in the next couple of weeks, only Monday the 23rd. That's it for us because we need to have a rest. And if we don't, if Ellie's too busy, because she's really flat out, especially with her other job, but if things don't go to plan, we might even just have straight 2 weeks off. So it might be just better like that as well. We'll just see how we go, Ellie, hey?
Yeah.
Because I can always just do a live home show. I might even just do that and just do a couple of live home shows. That might be better for everybody. But if you'd like to have a free mini reading, then come over to the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. We're here every Monday night not the next couple of Monday nights, but we're here every Monday night, normally from 8 till 10, and on another radio station on Sunday nights from 8 till 10 as well. But over to you there, Miss Ellie. Is there any other validations?
No.
Not yet. Okay, so I've just caught up with my live feed here. And yes, Hillary, she says honey and lemon in chamomile tea. Lovely. Yes, I was at a really sore throat. You can hear like the change in my voice. Natalie Sherman, first time on your live, you were able to help me with some closure on my friend's missing son. Oh, the information was so clear and helpful and accurate. Eternally grateful for that. Okay, I can't even remember. I remember the missing son, but I can't remember exactly what I said. Do you remember, Ellie? Maybe Natalie can refresh me. I think she sent me a private message as well. I can't remember. It was a while ago. Well, yeah, and I can remember the one that had the what do you call it? The green car, and they had the dog in the car, and then they were down near the water, and then they didn't make it back to the car. So let's keep going. Lavinia, she said, thank you so much for my reading and helping us all. Love and light, healings, blessings for your throat. And thank you, Ellie. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Yes, it will be a beautiful Merry Christmas. Not doing much. I like to just chill at home because, like when you're on the road or like when you're running around doing things every 5 minutes, you want to actually spend time at home with the pets, and Bob's not getting any younger. Snitzel's not getting any younger, and they're all really cute. So I want to spend time with my pets. So we've got a question here. Oh, gosh, I just missed it. Angela Arkment Macon. Angela Arkment Macon. Hi all, would greatly appreciate a message from Spirit. Thank you. So Angela. Do you have issues with your eyes, Angela? Because I just heard the word eyes, and I was like looking at my screen and going, wow, I can't see properly. So vision impaired, or there's just something not right with the vision. Vision is low. It's like you can't see when you drive at night. Is that correct? Or when you're out at night, like nighttime is worse. And I heard a doctor say like vitamin A or something like that is for nighttime driving. Like the carrots. So eat the carrots, which I might do tonight. I might even have some carrots tonight. I'm also getting number 14 around you as well, 5 in the month of May, and also 7, just plain 7 July. Wow. And I've just got this huge pain in my right foot. It's like literally in between the arch of the foot. So right foot pain within the arch. And this is like someone's just stabbed me in the foot. And it's really painful. Is that around you or is that around someone else? This is definitely female. And it looks like to me they can't wear shoes, like high heel shoes, or they need to have like good support shoes and if they're not, they need to get orthotics. Because that's going to push that arch back up. Because I just feel like that arch was just so painful. It's gone now, the pain. It's just like somebody just stabbed me in the foot. I'm also getting the hair, like whoever's around you that's done something to the hair. Was that you that's changed hairstyle or want to change hairstyle? Because I feel like it's time for a change. They're saying to me hair, and I'm getting a black a really, really dark black hair color. I can't see what you look like on my screen here at all, but I'm getting a person around you that's got dark black hair, like really dark, like jet black. And this is long hair, like female long hair. And I'm also getting number 14. Did I say 14? Yep, we've already got 14. Wow, times 2. We're going to like 14. Big month for you. Very big month. Birthdays, anniversaries, memorials, big month for you. It's trying times this year, but the next year is going to be really nice for you. So look forward to it. It's about to change, that's for sure. So January, straight away, January changes 555. Lots of changes coming up. February, hit the ground running, and then you're on your bike, like literally flying low. Okay, you need to stay low next year for some reason. Flying low next year. Otherwise, it's just going to get really hard for you. So fly low. That's what I'm hearing. And I'll leave that there. Thank you. Any other validation there, Ellie?
No, not yet.
Okay, Simonetta, she said, thank you for your reading. I want to take the time to wish you both a very Merry Christmas, filled with love, peace, and lots of health and hugs. Thank you. It's beautiful. One day we'll get to meet you. Yes, the dog was in the car. Yes, that's right. That's the one I remember. Okay. That makes more sense. Okay. Natalie Sherwin's just sent that to me. Yes, Leah backup. So I take it that's a backup page, Leah. Is this the right main page? Yes, it is, Lovey. She's on the page. She's on the right page now. So Michelle Coburn, I'd like to wish each and every one of you a very Merry Christmas. Enjoy celebrating with beautiful family and friends. Stay safe and enjoy sending love your way. Gorgeous. Where are we up to? Oh, geez. Hi, Leslie. Still no news about foster bub. Any guidance, thoughts would be appreciated. Thank you in advance. I don't understand how come it's taking so long. I don't know. I still get Christmas. Like like a snowflake. For some reason, Paul, they're showing me the snowflake around this baby. Like when a snowflake falls down. Like it's definitely Christmas. I don't understand. I've been saying it for weeks. I'm still. You need to ask the question, why? Why haven't you got your foster child? And he's there already. I don't understand. It's like, what's the delay? You've been through all the checkups. You've done everything. What's the delay, Paul? You've got to ask them. Deborah Ellis, hi Leslie and Ellie. And Spirit, I have finally realized that I'm worth so much when it comes to relationships. Oh, fantastic. Finally, someone's, hit the nail on the head here. So I've given a guy an ultimatum. Can you see him committing or going from my life? I don't like, he doesn't like to be told what to do, this one here. So don't be surprised if he takes off, but you are 1,000,000,000% correct. If you go and watch the start of my show or go back to my page, you'll see the facts about relationships. It's probably 5 posts ago, Deborah. So go back and have a look, lovely, because you're a walking example of not accepting nothing but the best for you, and that's what you deserve. So you keep pushing for it, lovey. If he's not the right one, I don't think he is, but if he's not the right one, it's like you've stepped up. Okay, it's like you've had to step up your standards. And there's no settling for second best here, lovey. So you need the best for you. You've just set the boundary. You've set the hierarchy of what you deserve, and it's no questions about it. You deserve what you want. Okay, Natalie Sherwin, if you watch the live, you will see the proof in the readings tonight. So who's she talking to?
Leah.
Oh, Leah. Where's the Leah? Oh, Leah, back up. Can she tell me something? Yeah, Leah, watch the show. And Leah, back up. Just watch the show and you'll learn from what I do. I'm not trying to be rude. I'm just being saying just watch the show and you'll see. We'll go to the validations on my page. But we might leave it there because my throat is really, really sore. But I'm just going to read out this last prayer. And we'll be back on Monday the 23rd and not Sunday. Yeah, well, can I just go back to Leah Backup? Can you tell me something about my relationship or me? I would only know that me. That's just being a smart aleck, Lovey. And you don't even say please or thank you. So I don't need to respond to that. You might be better off just going to some other live show where they read tarot cards or something like that. So no one has to stick up for me, guys. I know my ability. I've done 475 live shows, Leah Backup, so I don't need to worry about anybody trying to ask a pathetic question. So we've got a beautiful prayer here. So as I watch over you, it's called, and it was from Wendy Harvey, our beautiful spirit writer. As I watch over you, I was with you all as you laid me to rest. You did me proud, my farewell was the best. Don't think of me as gone, as I am still around you. I see when you cry, I see your broken heart too. Remember we said, whoever leaves first, we will try to come through. I bring you so many signs, they are all around you. You don't see me physically, this I know. My spirit is still with you as I try to show. I see your sadness as you drink your coffee and tea. That feather you found, well, that was simply me. I will give you signs day by day to show that I'm with you. I never truly went away. You look so tired and sad as you sit in your chair. I was sitting right beside you to show you I am still there. As you sat so quietly when you smiled, I knew that I am showing you I am so very close to you. Remember that shadow that you thought you could see? That was a reminder. Yes, indeed, that was me. I touch you so gently as you weep, to give you faith that again we will meet. I will give you more signs as you go on your way. I am right there in your heart, and it is there where I will stay. So enjoy your journey until your last goodbyes, in the knowledge that I am always right by your side, sending love and light and blessings to you all. But we will be back. We will be back on Monday the 23rd, and you're listening to Alive 90.5 FM. See you guys. Have a beautiful Christmas and a Happy New Year if you don't come back on after that. Good night, guys. Bye.
Please be safe on the road this
Leah.
Christmas.
Leah.
From all of us, thank you for listening and have a safe and Merry Christmas. Alive 90.5.
Just blocked you, Leah.